So sleep is so important to a baby or a toddler, okay? My daughter just transitioned into her big girl bed and we were really worried about it. So we read all these books to prepare, all right? So keep watching to find out what books I'm talking about today. Hey, it's Kyla Denanyoh and today we're talking about toddler beds, toddler sleeping, baby sleeping, all the keywords, okay? Transitioning to a big kid bed, all the stuff. So as you know, I love to read and I'm teaching my daughter to be a really big reader. My husband reads a lot too, but he reads on a computer. So to prepare my daughter to transition into a big girl bed, which is out of her crib, we read all these books to get ready, okay? So we're gonna talk about them. Starting off with a book for the parents. That's The Happiest Baby Guide to Sleep by Dr. Harvey Karp, okay? So this is a nonfiction book and it's all about parenting and advice for how to get your kid to sleep well, okay? So this is full of everything that you need to know about your baby sleeping from newborn, from literally 0 months to 5 years old. My kiddo is almost 3 years old, so this was really good. And the most important things in this book are what to do when your kid starts to climb out of their crib, which is usually a key for you to know that it's time for them to transition, and also how to keep your kid asleep at night. Everybody wakes up. Kids wake up too. But what we did was we trained her on how to put herself back to sleep. And we do that with the sound machine, which is also mentioned here. And we do that by letting her cry it out for a little bit when she was about a year old. Okay, so we started the sleep training, I guess, when she was 1 because she was always a great sleeper and we really wanted her to remain a great sleeper, right? I get really cranky when I don't sleep. My husband is a super bear when he doesn't sleep. So we were like, we got to teach her how to put herself back to sleep. This book talks about how to sleep train, why it's important to get your kid to teach themselves to go back to sleep when they wake up at night. And it still works for the kiddo now who's 2.5, right? So this book, amazing, great for the parents. Now to the fun books. Oh yeah, you see all of this? You see all of this? These are a bunch of books that we read to get the kiddo ready for sleep, okay? First up is the Going to Bed book by Sandra Boynton. We own a couple of these books, including this one. We've always read it to her, but as she was getting older, it started to explain more of the routine, right? So now we were able to read it to her and be like, look, you just did that. You're about to brush your teeth. You're about to do this. And it helped to re-emphasize the routine that she already had for going to bed. This one, oh my goodness, so good. What to Expect at Bedtime by Heidi Murkoff. So this one we borrowed from the library, and this is good because it basically has like a question and answer section for the kid. So it's like, why can't I stay up at night? And then it gives you little blurbs and it's like, your body has been moving and active and doing all this stuff and you need a rest. Your brain has been working all day and it needs a rest. Don't you want to rest your brain? Yeah, I do. And then there's another section we really love called What If I'm Not Sleepy? Now this one we had an answer to from the prior book, the book by The Guide to Great Sleep by Dr. Harvey Karp. And that is when they get tired, they get wired, okay? This one also explains it in a really simple way for the kiddos. What if I'm not sleepy? And it's like, you know, if you're not sleepy, that's okay, but you still need to rest your body. So we're gonna get in bed, we're gonna lay there. If you're still not sleepy, you know, you just lay there until you go to sleep, right? So it's also enforcing that boundary. The next book here, How Do Dinosaurs Go to Sleep? Written by Jane Yolen and Mark Teague, okay? This one is kind of sassy because it's literally about all the things that dinosaurs could do, but don't do. It's like a reverse psychology of how to prepare for bedtime, but the kiddo loves it because she really likes dinosaurs. So she was like, oh my God, there's a dinosaur in the bathtub, right? So this one was really great for her because it was like, look at these dinos. Oh no, they don't do this. They do the opposite. They get ready, they do this, they do that. Don't you want to be like the little dinos? So this one was really cute for reinforcing it's time for bed, and this is not how dinosaurs get ready for bed, and this is also not how you get ready for bed, all right? Now the absolute winner of this entire video, I didn't start with this book, but this is my #1 favorite. Are You Getting Sleepy by Lori Alexander. So this one, of course, is adorable because it's a little brown baby. I have a little brown baby. But it is literally like you know those like magician shows? You are getting sleepy when they're trying to hypnotize you. This book is like that, and it's great. It's so great. So this kiddo in the book is still in a crib, but again, because she is transitioning, so she still has 3 walls for the crib, and then the front one has the lower guard for her to be able to get out. So she doesn't even mind that, and she doesn't even mind that this is a little baby, because usually she'll look at books and she'll go, not me, I'm a big kid. But this one she doesn't even mind because it's so cute. Plus we read it to her while she's already in bed, and she's like, I am getting sleepy. Yep. And it's like she's telling herself, I am getting sleepy, I'm ready to go to sleep, I'm getting sleepy. What's the big deal with a big kid bed? Why does it matter? Big Kid Bed by Leslie Petrocelli is another winner. We've read other books by Leslie Petrocelli and they are all phenomenal. This one is all about what happens at night. So this book was especially important because it's like you get in your bed, you're able to get out, right? It's open for you to move around and do whatever you want, but it's like, okay, I'm up, but what else is happening? I can do what I want, but I want to go to sleep like everybody else. And so this one is great for teaching the kiddo. Yes, you are independent. Yes, you have the ability to get out of bed. Yes, there are no guards or walls holding you in. Next one is, what are the animals doing at night? Okay, this one we own, and she still loves like flip books and books that have little things that you can move around. So it's literally going through the farm saying goodnight to all of the animals. Okay, and then this book is extra special because you can charge these stars by just like sitting them under a lamp for a minute, and then they glow in the dark. All right, so next up, Sophie's Big Bed, and this is written by Tina Burke. Now, Sophie is amazing because she has a banana blanket. My daughter has a banana blanket. She has all these loveys she likes to go to sleep with. My daughter does that too. But also, this one is again about responsibility for the toddler going to sleep and how they can take ownership of the fact that they are now in a big kid bed and this is where we're sleeping. In the last review about potty training, I also reviewed a book by Maria van Laschoot, and this one is by her again, I Sleep in a Big Kid Bed. Okay, the last book that we read was all about potty training, but this one is good again because it shows the processes. I used to sleep wherever. I used to sleep whatever we were doing. Now I have a big bed, right? And so this one is about the transitions from, I've always gone to sleep. Oh my God, I went to sleep in the crib. I went to sleep when I was swaddled. I went to sleep all the time. But now I have this bed. It's just sleeping. I know how to sleep, right? That's what this book is all about. And oof, we loved it. We absolutely loved it. And the kiddo really enjoys this one too. Plus it's nice and colorful. All right. So of course, if you got a toddler, they love Baby Shark. This one is a little riff on Baby Shark. It's not the one that you watch on TV, but it's all about what you do when you go to sleep with Baby Shark. Bedtime for Baby Shark by John Baget. So this one's about what happens when you toss and turn. Look, Baby Shark has to put on their pajamas, like all of the usual stuff. All right, so this one's super cute and it has the rhyme of the Baby Shark song that you know and love. So I don't typically do a book that I would not reread. I always do that for the adult books, but for the kids books, I usually don't. Here's one we would not reread. The Big Bed. I loved this book. I would not read it to my kiddo. She is adorable. She has little puff puffs just like my daughter. So cute. But she wants to sleep in her parents' bed and she's trying to kick out the dad who's sleeping in the bed because she wants to be in there, and this is my big bed and it's all mine. Great story for adults. My daughter is really, really sweet and smart and intuitive. Like at one point we were reading these big kid beds and then she got mad, like, no, my bed is not a big kid bed because my bed doesn't even have these guardrails. Look, their bed is freestanding. And we were like, oh crap, yeah, you're right. So I couldn't read this one to her because then she would be like, no, y'all's bed is my bed. So I didn't even want to plant that seed. But I really enjoyed the book. And it was really funny because they're the opposites. So it was really cute. And it's by Bunmi Laditan. But I think that this is like a picture book for adults. So next up is a bonus, 2 books that we are reading to the kiddo that she absolutely enjoys. All right, so these aren't books about the processes of going to sleep, but they're still adorable. Wonderful Me, I Love All of Me, and this is by Lori Ann Grover. So this one is cute because it gets baby to appreciate their body, right? So this one is really cute for getting kiddo to get comfortable. I love my free flowing hair, all of those things. And it's kind of like, if you could do yoga for a kid and get them to like stretch and prep, this book would do that. So this last book here is again by Leslie Petroselli, and this one is Yummy Yucky. Okay, and what I love about this one is it's showing the kiddo that there are all kinds of different foods, all kinds of different things in the world. Some are yummy, some are yucky. Okay, so it talks about mommy's coffee is yucky for kids, yummy for mommy, right? It talks about blueberries are yummy, blue crowns are yucky. This one actually got my kiddo to actually eat spaghetti. She still won't eat it with sauce, but one night a week we always have spaghetti. Sometimes we have meatballs, sometimes we have meat in the sauce, but she never used to even touch the spaghetti. And now she'll actually just eat the spaghetti noodles. And we're like, thank you, Leslie Petroselli. Because we used to really struggle with having the kiddo eat food, getting her to eat a variety of things that weren't just like fruit and fruit smoothies and like just yogurt drinks. All right, so if you want to see more about books that help your toddler eat food and get your kiddo to enjoy a broader appetite, take a look at this video here where I'm reviewing books that help encourage your kiddo to eat more. See you in the next one.